Hey, we're back. Check it out. We starting back on this golf cart body. I know we should be getting on that riding lawnmower deal, and but I need to get this cart done, so maybe I could sell it. I got a few people interested in it, so I had a video on painting it. It was I labeled it like the worst Rust-Oleum paint job ever. So it was horrible. You guys seen it, and so we're actually going to be repainting this thing. I sprayed that white on there. It come out real bad. I think I've used too much thinner at first, and then when I went and got the new gun, because my gun messed up, it made the paint like even worse. So I added more thinner to it, and I think that's why she ran in like the way she did. So I had some of this that I had for the dually. It's a Farm Implement primer, which is a red oxide, I don't know, red oxidation, red oxide, something like that, whatever it's called. And it actually looks like a brownish color. So what I did with the golf cart body is I didn't even sand the white. I didn't touch the white. I just sprayed this primer right over the top of it. We're gonna sand it all down. As you can see, there's like goober stuff in it. We're gonna sand this down now. We're gonna kind of get this a lot better than what it was. What I was gonna originally paint. Yeah, I don't have no shoes on. I got flip-flops on today. I just got off of work a little bit ago. So what I want to do is I just want to sand this, and I got online and ordered some sandpaper, man. I got all kinds now, all different grit. Got some for my DA, so I'm gonna sand this down a little bit. I know you guys don't want to watch no sanding video, but I want to kind of give you guys the heads up. I mean, it come out, the color of it come out pretty good. It laid down surprisingly well after what I went through with the white, and the white being underneath there looking like crap. But I'm gonna sand this down, and basically this primer here filled up a lot of the voids, and then once I sand it all down again, I'll probably prime it one more time with this red stuff, or maybe get some filler primer or something. I want to just get you see how we got the runs from the white still in there. We got runs all over this. It wrinkled the white a little bit in here, so we'll get this one smoothed out today, and hopefully we'll probably do the other one tomorrow. I bought some sawhorses I got to pick up tomorrow too, so that will help us out on holding that body up. So I'm glad I'm picking them up. So we'll do this one. I'll pick up them sawhorses, and we'll sand that one tomorrow. So I'm gonna sand on this a little bit, and I'll bring in after I get a little bit of sanding done. Alright, we got it all sanded down. And you can see where, you can tell that was a run, and it's smooth now. That's like a little scratch in there. But I think another coat of primer will fill it up. I mean, she'd come out, look at that. I mean, that's that nice little sand. It's come out pretty nice. I mean, yeah, it's speckled and all that. I'm just talking, maybe we could almost clear coat that, call it a rustic paint job. But see, like that right there, you'd think that's rough, but it's not. It's smooth. Once we coat it with another coat of primer and sand that coat of primer down, see, that's just dirt, or the dust off of it. I'll wash it real good with some Dawn dish soap and the hose, some water. Then we'll spray her with some wax and grease remover. You know what? I think I'm gonna spend some time on getting this here ready, prepped up. I gotta finish getting this stuff off of here. And this is the back panel, and it's a plastic. So this is probably gonna end up being a whole different color than the golf cart itself, because I've got to have, see, look how nasty that is. And it's gonna be hard to get the paint to stick to it. That implement paint really sticks to it, so we may hit it with some of that primer and see how well it sticks to it, and we'll go with that, and we'll see how that goes. I think I'm gonna call it a night. I ain't gonna sand on that. We'll sand on probably tomorrow. So I'm gonna work on this steadily over the week after work every day, and hopefully be ready to paint it this weekend maybe. I'm almost half tempted. There's a guy, GT, his name, channel GT Performance. He uses cans of Rust-Oleum. He pokes a hole in it, uses the paint out of it to paint with. He just pours that into his gun. So I think maybe we might try that. And then I've got Finish One clear coat, so we'll probably clear it with that, wet sand it. But we'll get off here. We need to buy some filler primer is what I need to get for this next coat of primer. But we'll see you tomorrow. All right, we got this all sanded too. So you can see there's like kind of shiny spot right there. Let's see if I can get you some light, like right there, and that little spot. Like right in here, there, here and there. You know, I'm looking like right here, there's some. Right here, a couple of spots, this spot over here. So I bought some stuff. You can see, look at that. Bought some glazing putty. See how that feels really smooth. There's a little dimple there, a couple little dimples there. So I'm gonna go ahead and use this glazing putty stuff that I got. Yeah, it's just some U-Pole cheap stuff, right there and there. So I'm gonna go through and clean this off a little bit, and go through here and put some of this glazing putty on here before I prime it one more time. I'll put this stuff on there and then sand it, and that's where I kind of dropped it on the ground a little bit. And we'll reprime it, and then we'll come back and we'll wet sand it down the next round of primer. As you can see, I got a bunch of bull crap right in here that needs to be filled up, but the seat will hide that. But since I'm trying to do this right now, since I messed up, you know, there's some here and there, which I'm kind of worried. Yep, got interrupted, and battery died again. So, but back where I was saying is, worried about if I put some in here, worry maybe about it falling out. But I want to kind of talk to you about this primer that I got, and did a little research on it, and I bought it for like the walls and stuff. But it's from Rust-Oleum. Oh, there we go. It's from Rust-Oleum, and it's supposed to be like a bonding primer actually. So drywall, painted surfaces, sticks to slick surfaces like paneling, gloss finishes. Outside is sills, wood, masonry, stucco. Applications as low as 35. It primes galvanized metal, and y'all know how slick that is. And then it seals stuff like that. And it's got a rust inhibitor. It's got a mildew resistant film, which we ain't worried about that. Primer for all surfaces. Sticks to all surfaces without sanding. Seals uniformly, blocks stains, dries in an hour. And this is a water base. And I was doing the research on this. I'm going to prime it with this. This stuff is sandable. So, and this stuff here is pretty nasty stuff right here. This red oxide, whatever, pretty nasty. I mean, it's thick, which is good in a way, but I don't want it being that thick. So that's what I'm gonna prime it with, that water-based stuff, and we're gonna see how that works, how it turns out, and that may be a little hack we got going on. We'll get her all figured out. Look, crack there, looking, showing thing. I got this up here a little bit. So I got a few spots to fill in. And then of course, once we prime it again and sand it again, I'm sure we'll have some more things come through and show through. And we'll do that. And then just before we paint, you know, we'll get a final sand and everything. So wish me luck. I'm gonna put this stuff on there, and then tomorrow we'll sand it down, and then we'll wash this thing, and we will prime it. Probably prime it maybe this weekend, but I got to get that cart out, get it pressure washed. I'm gonna go ahead and do a lift kit on there, do some tires, wheels and tires, lift kit, radio. We're gonna make this thing nice. So it's gonna be a project. It's gonna be a few days on it. And the lens on this thing's all messed up. All kinds of stuff on this thing. Alright, I got that stuff on there. I actually put it in quite a few spots, a lot more than what I thought I was going to. And I thought I missed some. That's just little damp spots. But you can see it kind of bubbling right here because of this red paint. It don't like it for some reason, so we'll have to address that issue when we get there. All this stuff feels smooth. Even though it looks like it's layer upon layer, it's actually smooth, it's feathered in. And then when we do our next primer coat, that'll take care of all that stuff. But this brown red primer stuff was basically to take care of that bad paint job that we first did with the Rust-Oleum oil-based crap. So I think it was my fault. I think I put too much thinner in it. But anyways, I'm going in. Next, I'll sand that stuff off, get it ready, and then we'll hit it with that primer over there, that water-based stuff, and we'll see how that works. It's supposed to be able to clean up your guns and stuff with water too. I know that's a California thing, is that water-based paint, so I don't know why we can't do it. Don't mean, so, just because I live in Illinois don't mean I can't do California things. So, we'll see you in a little bit. Yeah, I'm redoing a seat for his golf cart. As you can tell, this is all rotted out. This here just basically fell off. It has some type of little insert things in there. So we just kind of, hopefully we can get a measurement. Yeah, look at that. We still got enough there for a measurement. But for here, we'll have to just kind of guess. Take a measurement off the golf cart too, on how wide we want to make it. Probably don't want to make it no wider than this right here, anyways, the wood. But we just gotta make sure we have enough wood to get this to fold over it too. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna make this seat. I don't know if it's really worth making a video, but I've got a sanding video of when I sanded the golf cart. I didn't really make no video of it, of painting it. I put a short up of it, kind of of it being painted, but I want to get that video done and up and out so I can get it off my memory cards and stuff, so I can free up room. But let me go ahead and get some measurements, and gotta find my tape measure. Imagine that, I'm always looking for some type of tool. Been working on that. That's in another video. Been working on that. That's in another video. So if you guys want to check them out, go to my page and look for them. I need to find the tape measure. There it is. And go ahead and get yourself a watch. Keep peeping it out. So 16 inches, a little over 16 and a quarter. Why don't we just do 17? Let's go out here and measure the seat thing here. I just want to make sure we're not overdoing it. Because I don't want to be rubbing the back of my thing. So yeah, 17. Yeah, we'll do 17. We'll just we'll measure the stuff off of this. Because the wood's got to sit down in here anyways. So we got to be under 17. So yeah, about 16 and a quarter. And then the length, we'll just go a little bit past each one down there. Come on. About 40 inches. I guess I could just do that. Yeah, about 40 inches. So 16 and a. See, that's them screws that got to go through there. So yeah, we can do 16 by 39 and a half, whatever. So let's double check one more time. Come on. Boy, I tell you what, it's hard to do things one-handed. Alright. About to throw it. Let's see what we got. We do 40 inches. We got plenty of dust, so 40. Well, guess maybe not. 40. What did we say? 16 and a half? Yeah. This was like 16 and a quarter, right? So what's another quarter of an inch? 16. 40 by 16. Okay, so I'm going to finish tearing this wood out. We're going to get the other piece of wood out, and we'll just cut it. And then we'll have to get these off of here and put that on. I don't have any staples yet, but we'll figure out a different way to fasten it. If I gotta go buy some little nails, whatever you call it, I might just I'm probably end up having to cut this foam back a little bit on each side too. Alright, well, that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna get this tore off, then we'll figure it out. Alright, I didn't video any of this for the seat. The seat cover didn't really cover right. This didn't cover the wood right, so I'm gonna order a new bottom seat for it. Just be done with it. They're like they're expensive. $150. Probably end up buying a whole new top and bottoms both, make them black. Just be done with that. And seat covers are junk. But I got some side panels, rockers down here coming. They're diamond plate. I've got the rear bumper in the house that's got to be put on, and then it's just plastic trim that goes on the side here and down there, and she's done. So this is going to be the end on this golf cart situation. I'm going to end up getting a dash cover that goes into over this right here. That's pretty much it. That's the way she's going to be. When I do the motor swap on it, I will video that. So other than that, this thing's done. This will be like a Thursday video, like I do Tuesdays and Thursdays. I got one, put one on today. So hopefully you guys kind of like this. This is just some junk video, man, that I throw together. Beginning of it, when I first took it apart and the body was all messed up. I tried painting it once. It was all messed up. The paint was too thin. It was an oil base. It all ran. I let it dry, and then I shot it over with some primer. I sanded it down with sanded the primer down, got all the runs out of it. Painted it with the oil-based stuff again, a different color, and I didn't like it. I'm like, man, what the heck? So then I ended up using some regular water-based paint to paint it, and it basically was it's household paint pretty much. It was a white primer. The primer, so, and it's supposed to stick to anything, so the adhesion was good. I used this catalyst hardener in my Finish One clear because I ran out of the activator stuff, and it actually worked and made the clear hard and everything, and then I ran out of that, so I ended up getting some of this Krylon catalyst hardener, and it worked in it too. So I was able to go a little cheaper, but dang it, I left my cap off of it. Anyways, I got to get some more anyways. But I'll probably end up reshooting that with some clear and probably putting this pearl mica powder over it, mix it in with the clear, do 2 coats, 3 coats of this clear, and then clear over, probably 2 coats of this, and then go over one good solid coat with regular straight clear. That way it looks better. The plain white looks kind of, I don't know, it's too bright for me. But anyways, that's it on the cart. I'll bring you back when we do the engine swap. The engine swap will be done when I get all the rest of the paint, when I get it all cleared out and all that stuff again. And then I'll show you what that looked like. And then we'll put the new motor in there. Because it's got a rattle. It's rattling. She's old. I mean, she's 89, 30 years old, 25, 30-year-old engine. So, and then we got the cylinder head boxed up, ready to be shipped out Monday to go to Florida to get bored out and get a new piston from them. They're gonna bore it to match the piston. They got a piston. They ordered they'll have a brand new piston, so they'll match it. The rings, they'll ring gap everything. So when it comes back, I can just stick it on. Put this all back together. I've got to clean this out. It's got a mouse nest in it. If you check out the earlier videos, it's in there. And then we're going to do this. I've got to order all new tires for it. I think unless the front ones are still holding. Heck, the front ones are still holding, but they're cracked anyways. I don't want to go through the beginning of the year and get to mowing and end up going bad. So I end up getting new tires. Everything, the wiring's all done, figured out. We just have to get everything put back together. Then we're going to test the PTO. It did work, but I want to check it and check the blades, sharpen the blades, and get the armrest back on, get everything adjusted the way it's supposed to be, and the controls. And then we got to address the seat. The seat thing's broke right here. So that'll be it. You guys keep subscribing. You guys continue to watch this stuff being built or fixed, or whatever you want to call it. And we'll catch you guys on the next one. We'll see you.